Just a clarification. Wes didn't tell me to make accusations against people. It was my doing, and I shouldn't have done that. Tit for tat is not okay. Why am I trying to get back at people for lying about me? So from here on out, no accusations. It is very wrong of me to make up accusations about people. Just because someone makes up stuff about me doesn't mean I should say,
well, since you said that, I'll say this.
That's not right. Just let these people talk their fucking nonsense, and I'll just do me, okay?
Also, you should look into the criticism sandwich. Now, a criticism sandwich is when you compliment someone to ease them into your actual harsh criticism, and then you kind of pile it on, and then at the end, you give them a compliment to bring them back up and know that this is just constructive criticism, and at the end, just eat it all up and become a better person, if that makes sense. And final voice memo. Please call me because I do not want to do this back and forth conversation. So when you're available, I know you're Mr. President. You're very busy. So when you get the chance, please call me so we can have a conversation. And I mean, if you want to yell at me, that's fine. I know you're frustrated and you're like so annoyed that I like when you yell at me, and I'm trying, listening ears on. You know, switching it on. And I understand that. But I want to have a positive adult conversation. So please call me when you get a chance. From here on forward, I will not be answering any text messages or anything. I know I said that like hours ago, but I'm just trying to enjoy the day.
I'm a little beyond myself. Things are getting weird. Things are not what they seem, 'cause things are turning weird. Making a left turn on the road. Can we make a U-turn? I don't know. This is so weird. And I have some fears that this is gonna get worse. And it will be unrehearsed in these live streams. If you know what I mean. It will be fucking weird when you try to do anything that is unnatural.
Hi, I'm Nuggets, and I do things. I talk like this, like my voice is very fake. I have no acting skills and no talent. Digital art is not talent because 5-year-olds can do the same thing. Beep boop bop. I'm a robot. I have no talent and sound just like I am acting in an 80s movie.
I would like to pose a question. Now, Chris Hansen says that he has a file on me of people saying that I sent them nudes, right? Can we verify this information? Because you know how there was a fake McNuggets, allegedly, even though someone showed me that they had a 2 minute and I think it was like 2 minutes and 16 seconds or something like that phone call, and said that it was her voice. So unless the trolls can have like some kind of program where they can, you know, do her voice, I don't know. I think that it was Nuggets on her account just to set me up with the whole video I made on the Nuggets channel with lifestyle guru, whatever you want to call her, Pearl, I don't know. But I think that she set me up personally. But let's just say she did not, okay? Let's just say that. People make fake accounts. How do we not know that they're using old photos from my NSFW Discord, like Theo, because he's a sicko, and using my profile picture and chit-chatting with people and all that jazz? I would like something to be verified. Why can't Hansen, instead of having screenshots, paper files, why can't he have actual conversations sent to him where he can click on the avatar to prove that it's me, just like on YouTube? Because, like I said, when I was in the anti-KJ community and things were coming out, people, so AZ, T-Spiracy, she went live one day on her Instagram and she was like, this girl's nonstop commenting on my channel. And I was like, holy shit, the last thing I want to do is watch any video that you put out about me. The last thing I want to do is interact with your channel. And someone, not her, but someone from the community sent me a screenshot. And I was like, I swear my life, that is not me. Click on the freaking profile. And then they went back and the comment was deleted. And I was like, that's why I keep saying, click on the avatar. It's called an avatar, the profile picture, okay? In later date terms. click on the avatar to see that it's actually my profile, and you'll see number, I think it's like 3159, right? Or 3159. No, 3149. I don't know. I'll have to look back. But click on and you'll see that it's not my actual profile, because I promise you, I don't send pictures to people. So for people to say that I did is not true. And that's why I want a lie detector test, because I would never send pictures to people that they did not ask for. Period. The only time I did raise my hand to the fucking devil, the only time I did was when I was really upset because Theo was calling me fat. So I sent him a side profile of me. That's all. Just a side profile of me, the one in the shower. That's all. So for people to say that I sent a close-up picture of my vagina and stuff, which is not fucking true. The picture that I sent you is the only one that I've ever, the only one that I've ever posted on my NSFW Discord. That was my pussy, right? And it was and this was at my old apartment, right? So I've never sent a close-up screenshot. Now, people are saying, oh, it's like you spreaded your two fingers or something open or whatever. And I was just like, the only thing I could think of is when I was watching porn, and I was taking pictures to try to post in my NSFW Discord. And there's, I think, 2 or 3 images that I did post, but you can see that it's not my actual pussy. I have videos and stuff that you've seen. That's not my pussy. So, he's sending that to people saying that that's mine, and it's not. And I was always open on my Discord. People have asked me, is that you? And I would say no. So why doesn't he show screenshot conversations of my NSFW Discord channel of full conversations with people in the chat where I have said, no, this is a porn I'm watching. And I would screenshot and everything because, that's just what I did. And I don't know. But I think that it's wrong for people in this community to say that I went around doing that when no one could come forward. I believe that Theo, maybe even several other people, including McNuggets, may have took my identity, not my identity, but used my profile picture and messaged people, just like people are saying how the whole My Little Pony porn thing, the whole sexual content that we talked about the other day, how that was trolling, right? So what's it go to say that didn't happen with me? Because like I said, AZ has shown screenshots of things that were not me. And then when I asked for her to click on the avatar, all the comments were deleted, and then no one could even prove anything. Actually, no. Someone did. This is how I knew that this was happening. Because I was talking to someone in the anti-KJ community, and they were like, well, I'm on it right now, and I clicked on it and it says 0 subscribers. And I said, exactly, it's a fake fucking profile. And that's how they knew, and they believed me. And they were like, wow, this is crazy. You actually have people who are obsessed with you. Or I really do think it's Theo. I don't know if it's a whole entire group. It's Theo and a few people, right? And Lori and all that. And it's just so freaking wrong that people are just accepting evidence. Chris Hansen, I want to see his file that he supposedly has on me, because I have a feeling it's all fake shit. I will own up to anything. That's why I want a lie detector test. I would love for him to sit face to face next to him and have a lie detector test, and him have chat logs and being like, did you say this? And I will answer honestly. May I have to be embarrassed for certain things, because I used to talk to, some people in the anti-KJ community, but I've never sent sexual shit, period. So I would love for that to be settled, because that's not accurate. And calling me a sex pest and everything, just because on my channel I didn't know that you had to do the 18 plus thing. Why can't I be an adult on my channel and do sexual things? There are tons of fucking people. There are tons of creators that are successful and do that kind of fucking thing. Brittany Simon posted nudes, and she wore pastes on her breasts. She did videos. She did community tab posts of her in her bathroom just wearing paste, being naked, and then putting a leaf sign, a leaf emoji on her, bottom area, but completely freaking naked. And so if you want to talk about I obviously I made the mistake with the whole not putting the 18 plus option, which I did not know about. But how is that any different? And how are you saying you can't talk about anything sexual on YouTube? Meanwhile, there are people that do. Not only that, but when you type in vagina on YouTube, you get close up vaginas on YouTube. So it's like, it's freaking wild. But I think that some things aren't fair, and I would like to talk to you over a phone call. I don't want to talk in text because I think things are going to be misconstrued. I promise you, I don't want to talk about you on my channel anymore. I just want to move forward and have a constructive conversation without it being attacking me for a video for views. I'm so for making crazy content and acting like Honisian and being absolutely fucking ridiculous on the internet to bring up your channel. But I just do not want people to see me as someone I am not. I am not someone that sends nudes to random fucking people. Redacted name, when we started talking, I was too nervous to start talking to them in a sexual matter. They told me, they were the one to make the first move and say that they've watched my live streams, think I'm super cute, and after has been horny and jerked off. And that from there, I was super freaking flattered and being like, oh my God. And that from there is when I started sending pictures and videos and everything. I would take a lie detector test. We can redact that for the live stream if you want, about Clobber, that he came to me first. Yes, I got his info because I asked him if he was single, and he said, yes, you can email me. And I said, okay, I'll email you. And then from there, he's like, let's talk more on Skype. That is what happened. So I technically made the first move by asking if he was single, and then he said that, email and everything. But it didn't, I feel like people are misunderstanding things and making me out to be someone I'm not. Like, I'm not a sex pest and everything. Am I kind of wild? Yeah. But now from here moving forward, I want to make sure that my channel is all set to 18 plus. And I did not know that. You can ask, please, for a lie detector test. Ask if I knew about the 18 plus feature before I was called out for all this bullshit. Because I did not, and I feel stupid, and that is why I make every freaking video, even my tortoise videos. My videos of me recording my tortoise are 18 plus. That's how you know. Like, all right.